Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Today, I want to share a story with you about my recent trip to the movies. We all love to relax and have fun at the cinema, but I'm sure each of us has had our fair share of funny and absurd adventures in the cinematic world. So, not long ago, I decided to go to the movies with my friends. We were full of anticipation and excitement because we had tickets to the most highly anticipated movie of the year. We stood in line, dreaming of an unforgettable cinematic experience. But here comes the twist. When it was our turn, we realized that our tickets were actually for the next day. We stood there, staring at the schedule board with blank faces and bursting into awkward laughter. We decided to go for lunch to refuel before the real movie outing. Finally, the day of reckoning arrived, and we headed back to the theater. We were determined that nothing would stop us from enjoying the film. But of course, life had other plans and threw another funny situation our way. When we arrived, we found that our seats were occupied. I tried to make sense of it. After all, we had tickets with row and seat numbers. Perhaps it was a mistake on the theater's part, or someone just decided to host their own private screening. In the end, we settled for the farthest seats, watching the film with binoculars as if we were on a wild safari. But that wasn't the end of our story. Just as the movie reached its most heartwarming moment, the sound suddenly disappeared. All we could hear were popcorn rustles and frustrated cries from the audience. Some heartless villain had cut off the sound at the most suspenseful moment, and I started to imagine my own dialogues and sound effects to capture the essence of the film. We sang, made explosion sounds, and threw in witty comments that echoed throughout the theater. Eventually, our silent screening caught the attention of other moviegoers, and they started laughing along with us. What was meant to be a regular movie experience turned into a shared improvisational spectacle. That's how our trip to the movies turned into a laughter-filled adventure full of unexpected twists and turns. Despite all the mishaps, I couldn't help but appreciate the experience. After all, this whole story taught me that the most memorable moments can happen in the most unexpected places. Thank you for listening to my story. Remember, there's always room for laughter and surprises in life. Grab your friends, check the movie schedule, and get ready for new comedic adventures. That was a snippet from my stand-up performance about going to the movies. I hope you enjoyed my jokes and stories, and they brought a smile to your face.